Hey guys, and welcome. My name is Kartika Nair, and you're watching Synchro Shakti. For those of you who are new here, make sure to subscribe because this is where you get all that old knowledge, new knowledge, knowledge and you've never heard of, all of that put together to make sure that you can take your life from where it is right now to the next level. Now, those of you who already know me, you've figured that I've not been around for almost a month. Many of you know that I was traveling for a whole month, and now I'm back in India, which is why you can hear all the car honking sounds and people sounds. Back, happy to be back in India. I love Europe, but India is still home. So I'm back now. Today I'm going to talk about a topic which is law of attraction versus law of karma. I get this emails all the time about people asking, how do the two work together? Everyone says that your life is destined by your karmic deeds, or the karmic seeds that you're carrying into this incarnation. So how do we, what about law of attraction, where you say that you can actually create the life that you want? How do these two actually merge together? Now, I have to tell you that what I'm about to tell you is my unique perspective to the whole thing. I'm not sure if other people have had this perspective. I've not read about this. I don't know. I've not picked it up from somewhere else. This is something that I gradually, figured through my personal journey. So disclaimer, I'm just telling you a perspective. I'm not telling you that this is the truth, this is the absolute truth and you should believe me. Nothing I say on this channel is anything for you to believe. Okay, you test it out on your own and then you see if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, move on. All right, now having said that, no, let's keep the comment section clean. Okay, all right, so if you're ready for my perspective, which is a pretty soothing one, stay tuned. So, karma. What is karma according to me? To me, karma is the energetic seed. It's an energy of things that were unresolved in us, that we've carried over either from our previous lifetimes into our current lifetime, or from our early childhood experiences, growing up in life, to our current reality. It's an energetic imprint. It's a seed that we're all carrying, these unresolved emotions, energies, whether this unresolved energy is towards ourselves or towards other people or towards the world in general. These unresolved energies is what we are carrying over from time into the present. All right, this is my understanding of karma. So let me break down how I see this whole karmic episode. All right, so think about it this way: if you did something bad, which is what people say, right? Karma is your bad actions, the fruits of the bad actions that you took. If you did something bad, were you happy? I mean, does bad things come from you being happy? Do people who think happy thoughts and feel happy go and tear other people down? Of course not. Hurt people, right? People who are hurt within themselves are people who hurt other people. People who have animosity within themselves, people who have judgment, people who have despair, problems, negativity within themselves, spread that. The outside expression of you is that which is within you, right? If you take an orange and squeeze it, you'll get orange juice. You won't get apple juice. So if you are doing something negative to someone else, it's likely that the energy you're coming from, or the energy within you that caused that action, is negative energy. Those negative energies, translate into negative thoughts and emotions, which translate into negative behavior towards other people. So think about it this way. People say that your karma is the fruits of your actions, right? If you did bad things to other people, you're carrying that, those bad things will happen to you. If you did good things for people, then good things will happen to you. This is the general surface level understanding of karma. If you're thinking positively and you're feeling positively, you're not in the vibration to tear other people down. It's when you have inner suffering, when you have inner negativity, when you have negative thoughts and emotions, you behave negatively towards other people. So already there's an energy imprint of negativity inside of you, right? And that energy imprint causes you to behave a certain way. So the karma, therefore, in my opinion, is not that which forms after the act. It is that which caused the act in the first place. It's already that negative imprint inside of you. So when you're already carrying this negative imprint within you, this animosity, whatever that's inside of you, then obviously you will attract things that's a vibrational match to what you're feeling. That is the law of attraction. Law of attraction is not what you think, it's what you're vibrating in, which is usually judgment, resistance, and living in past, future. Basically living unmindfully, right? Or non-mindfully. I don't know what the opposite of mindfulness. So your innate subconscious vibration is creating your karma, right? You are carrying all this animosity against people. People hate you back, right? Karma. We call that karma. Now, what does this sound like? It sounds like the law of attraction. So the law of karma is, in a sense, the law of attraction. Why am I saying that? Let's dive deeper into that. So in spiritual doctrine, what have we all learned about dissolving karma, right? We've learned generally that there are 3 ways in which you can dissolve negative karma. One is, as you're experiencing the karmic episode, as that experience is unfolding, you don't create more pain for yourself. You embrace, you accept non-judgment, non-resistance. You're not personally touched by the experience. You're just kind of living through that experience, flowing through it, and then that karmic debt is washed away. So there's no suffering. This is the mindful way of life, right? The second way of releasing karma is, of course, developing positive karma, right? Doing well for others, being of service, making other people happy. That stuff changes your vibration, therefore attracts different things into your life. That's why they say build positive karma so you can neutralize negative karma. That's the second one. The third one, what do they say? Meditation, right? I remember it was, I think it was Deepak Chopra who said that every time you are meditating, when I say meditation, I mean mindfulness meditation, okay? I'm not talking about transcendental, any of that. By mindfulness, I mean whenever the negativity is coming up, you're passively observing it and breathing through it. So you're not identifying with the negativity and the low ego self. You're just watching it and you're allowing it to dissolve. It's like when there's an earthquake and there are these bubbles are formed, they go onto the surface and they pop. That's it, over. It's the same thing with mindfulness. You're watching, you're stirring up this negativity and you're observing it, and then you breathe it out or you cry it out and it just comes out, and it's that level of it has been released. That's why I stick to mindfulness as my core practice in life. So as you're doing that, you're releasing, right? So like he said, Deepak Chopra said, every time you're meditating, you're essentially taking a dirty cloth and putting it in rinsing water and then coming out, and every time it's rinsed a little bit more, it's rinsed a little bit more. So what do these sound like? They're all mindfulness principles, but they're also law of attraction principles. Why? Because law of attraction talks about 3 major things, right? 1, you have to release resistance to whatever's happening in your current reality in order for you to create something new, right? Everyone talks about this. This is essentially what you're doing with experiencing the karmic episode without judgment or resistance. So it comes and it leaves the system, right? That is non-resistance. That's also a law of attraction principle. Second, increasing your vibration, right? All law of attraction teachers tell you got to increase your vibration, you got to feel better. What is a great way of feeling better? Being of service to others, making other people happy, spreading kindness. That makes you feel better, right? That's, in a sense, creating positive karma as well. So the third one is releasing negativity. So another law of attraction principle is you have to release that negativity that's holding you back. You can't be going to the right trying to manifest what you want, but at the same time you have all this negativity that says that you don't deserve it, who are you kidding? So you have to release all of that, which is part of releasing karma as well. Meditating, releasing the negative stuff, right? So essentially the ways of releasing karma is the same thing as the whole law of attraction process. So in my opinion, it comes down to the fact that law of karma and law of attraction are not only intertwined, I in a sense believe that they are one and the same. So karma then just becomes your inner vibration, the seeds you're carrying in your Muladhara chakra, right? From one incarnation to another, or from your childhood up to now, it's the inner seeds that you're carrying. So karma then becomes the perfect opportunity for all of us to reach enlightenment, obviously, but it also becomes the perfect opportunity for us to release those negative energies and start creating something positive. In this way, I can then say, hey, when I was born into the planet, I knew that I was very spiritually inclined. Where did that come from? I wasn't particularly in a spiritual family or something, but I was very inclined from childhood. I also had a lot of trauma, right? So where did that come from? How was I born into that? I do believe that we were carrying that unresolved emotions. How does the mechanism of that? I have no idea. I can't tell you how that works, but this is kind of what I've observed in my life. Now, a question may come, you may ask me, what about Hitler? Hitler is supposed to be one of the worst people in the world. Is he somebody who's exempt from this? Like, does he also get the chance of renewing his karma? Well, my answer to that is yes, but he would be taking his lifetimes to understand his mind and understand what's causing that negativity and that animosity and the desire to cause so much of harm. It would take him a lot of spiritual practice and realization to get to the point where he's cleaning so much of it, right? But I do believe it is possible even for someone like Hitler. Now, that your ego would be like, oh, that's unfair, how can someone like Hitler get a good chance in life? Every saint could be a sinner. All right. Finally, I know a lot of you disagree with this perspective. There's a lot of things that still unknown in terms of so many aspects of karma is still complicated. But in regards to the question of law of attraction versus law of karma, this is my perspective. You can take it or you can leave it, but I wanted to make a video on it. So I conclude that to me, in a sense, law of karma and law of attraction are intertwined and is possibly one and the same. I hope I answered your question. Okay, I'll be back again on Friday. By the way, for those of you who want to know how I attract all these world, travel and health and all of that stuff, I made a free law of attraction class. Now the link is in the description. In case you go to the link in the description and it's a webinar, that's because I'm converting this 2-hour class into a webinar from Monday. But if you're interested in taking the class now, it's 2 hours, you can just click it's free. You can click in the description. I give you all my secrets of how I did it. Okay, so go ahead and click the link and study and get all the answers you need, and I will see you again on Tuesday, I believe. Right, I love you all. It was a joy to be back, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.